All right, so now I'd like to talk about Sarper and Shekinah. Welcome back to another Chit Chat CBiz Media. We're again talking about our friends from 90 Day Fiance. This is 90 Day Fiance the other way. And Shekinah has moved to Sarper's country. She's living with him. And to me, I've mentioned this before, Shekinah and Sarper are a little bit, to me, on the vanity side of things. They're very concerned with looks, working out, possible surgeries, just to look and have that look. But that's besides the point when it comes to this couple, because I've always just not liked Sarper. He's had so many negative things that he placed on Shekinah about her weight. She's a few pounds weight difference from what he wants her to be. It's literally like 2 or 3 pounds. I know that he's a personal trainer, but I'm sorry, I could not live with someone that is watching my weight more than I am and has these standards that may be possible to meet, but why should I have to live up to those type of standards? That should be a choice and decision for myself and my body. Other things, one of the other main issues is that he never posts her on his socials. And, I was just talking about the other couple in the other 90 Day Universe, Anali and Clayton, being in a secret relationship, which he is not happy about. But I also said myself, I was in that as well. And in this time of social media and posting your partner and loved one, I was in a secret type of relationship where I couldn't post and share, the good times that we had, the fun that we had. I couldn't post or share that because of the situation that my partner was in. And I didn't really know how deep it was at that time, but I was, of course, considerate of the situation. In the end, things didn't work out, but the point is, why can't he post her? She's moved all the way to his country. They're living together, and he finally did post her, but it took him pulling teeth to do this. And now he wants her to have his kid. And she says, from the beginning, I told you I don't want any more kids. She has I think a 15-year-old daughter. But he wants his family name to go on. So he's putting this strain and pressure on her that she must have his child. So this is the thing that may end Shekinah and Sarper as far as it looks like. He's telling her she can go home, back to her country. And she's, calling him out. This is the most I've seen her stand up for herself when it comes to Sarper. She's put up with a lot from him, but she's really standing up for herself in this situation. It makes me think of women having reproductive rights to do what they want with their bodies and not to be forced or pushed into certain situations. As we know, we've heard of, even in the headlines, some major stars being forced into abortion. In this case, she feels like he's forcing her into having a child, which is something that you should never do to your partner. But I feel like there's a way that they could work this out. They could possibly get a surrogate, maybe even adopt, but he wants something from his own bloodline, so a surrogate would make sense. I don't know if they're going to try these different avenues. And for me, I think Shekinah just does not want the work of raising a child. She said she had raised her daughter by herself, and she didn't want to be put in that position again where she may have to raise another child alone. And she may not even want that responsibility. She may just want to enjoy her life and have fun and not have the responsibility of a child going forward. I don't know if she ever wants to have a child. That's her business and her decision. Because women are doing things different. They're doing things this maybe not society expects when it comes to our bodies and our reproductive health. There's many women that decide that they don't want to have children at all. So we have free autonomy to make those choices, and I don't think anyone should force you or make you feel like you have to do this in order to be with me. Any type of ultimatums like that, it's not right. Now, if it's something that's a legal issue, if you're somebody that's addicted to drugs or alcohol and you say, well, you have to get through this, you have to fight this in order to be with me, that makes sense. But if it's something that can be done in another way that's not harmful to your relationship, then why can't you explore that? I do feel like Shekinah could possibly explore surrogacy, but that's her choice. Again, she doesn't feel like she wants to be stuck in a position where she's doing all the work and taking care of the child alone. And Sarper even talks about how he had an affair with a woman, and he may have a 20-something-year-old child out there. So seeing his background and seeing that he's been with multiple women, and I'm surprised he has no other kids. He may, and seeing how he kind of left those situations and it was what it was, I wouldn't have a lot of trust or invest a lot in this person. I don't even think this is a marriable person to me. I'm sorry. I just feel like he's not ready for marriage. And for the 90-day situation, as 90-day fiance, of course, the whole setup is that, it's a reality show, but you have to get your visa if you want to have the 90 days and live in that country. Well, in his country, I don't know the rules of what has to happen, and I don't know if they're going to get married right away or how their situation is set up in his country. But I just don't see this as a person that is ready for marriage. Maybe neither one of them are ready on some level, but I still wish people the best if they want to be together and they love each other. I'm going to wish you guys the best and send prayers up for you, because, there are people that are in difficult relationship situations, and if they both love each other and they both want it to work, they will make it work. They will pull it out and it will work. But it takes both people wanting that in order to move forward. So I hope they can get on the same page and work things out. And for all those couples, I'm always sending love and prayers out to you. If you're in a sticky situation, if you're in a difficult relationship, be careful and be safe. Remember that your safety comes first. But if you feel like it's something that you can work on and work with that partner with, I'm wishing you the best. And I hope that things work out for you, as well as Shekinah and Sarper. If you guys have any comments, questions, thoughts on this couple, you guys know what to do. And you can also email me, Irene, at cbiztv@yahoo.com. That's cbiztv@yahoo.com. This is Irene, CBiz Media. Talk to you next time.